Hey everyone, it's Sandra with Willow57. Thank you so much for joining me today. I wanted to hop on here and do a couple of flip throughs of a couple of journals that I have completed. Going to go on my Etsy soon. Don't know exactly, probably tomorrow. But anyway, I'm going to do a quick flip through of them. But before I do that, I wanted to show you a few of the other books that I will have coming that I am going to be turning into journals. This one is obviously Walt Disney Winnie the Pooh. I love Winnie the Pooh. I've been a fan of Winnie the Pooh for a very long time in my childhood, so I don't know, honestly, if I'm going to be able to part with this one or if I'm going to turn this one into a journal for me to use later. I don't know. That one, I don't know. Okay, so I got the box and the socks, got Peter Pan. This one, to be honest, isn't one that I would have gravitated to. It's kind of got, just boring colors, to be honest, but the cat and the dog were just so cute to me that I just thought, somebody would like it. It's kind of muted, as you can tell, but it's still cute. So anyway, I'll see. We'll see about that one. Prayers for Children. This one, I don't know if it's vintage, but it looks vintage. It's very cute. Mother Goose on the Farm. It's always a fun one. The Stories of Jesus. This is just super sweet. The imagery in this one is just, I love that one. M is for Mouse. I just thought it was really cute. Would make a cute little journal. So this one right here is probably my favorite one that I got from my haul. It's vintage, and look at the colors. And the imagery in this is so sweet. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to making this one. This one, The Lightlings. I never saw or heard of this book before, but I love fairies and all things fairy-ish. So when I found this, I was pretty excited. And the imagery in this one's kind of dark, but it's just so pretty. The light, I love the bright off of the page with the contrast and little fairies. I just think it's so sweet. So that one will be a great one. And then this one also, the imagery in this one, the artwork I love in this book. I just do. Deep colors. I mean, look at that richness of the colors in this page. Just so beautiful. And again, it's fairy-ish, so I like that. So anyway, those will be coming. I'll be making these into journals soon. And I also got a couple of larger books that, that have multiple stories in them. And I thought it'd be really cute because the whole story's intact. And so just taking the stories out and making each story into their own journal, which I would have to create its cover from scratch, and that's fine. That'd be fun too. So I've got plenty of fodder to work with. So be on the lookout because I'm going to be making some journals. My poor Etsy shop has been all but abandoned. I don't have very much in there right now, just a couple of other journals that I have, and it's just in a sad shape. So I'm getting busy and getting some stuff in there. So all right, so here's Cinderella. This is one of the books that I currently made into a journal. As you can see, it has a dangle here with all kinds of buttons and pretty beads that match. It has a fabric binding, which is 3 inches, by the way. I love the colors in this one. It was so sweet. It's about 8 3/4 by 5 3/4, somewhere in there. And again, like I said, a 3-inch binding. And then let's do a quick flip through. I'm not going to go really detailed and specific because basically every signature in here is pretty close to the same thing. Okay, so some of the scrapbook papers may be different, but basically everything else is the same. So the story is all included and intact in order. So I mean, you could leave it as a storybook as is, or you could choose to cover up, the storybook if you so choose to with your memories. But just a various array of papers. Could be a great writing journal or a scrapbook journal. Could be a glue book. It could be an art book. The papers aren't necessarily, like watercolor paper or whatever, but if you used wax paper while you worked in it or something, you could make it work and dry it well. If you wanted to make it into an art book, it could be a smash book or a glue book. All right, so anyway, I went through a whole signature already, and you get the point. The book and the pages are all basically the same. The third signature is the same, as you can see, and then the back, and there's the back of the book. So very, very sweet. It's a great book. It's got a lot of room to grow in it, lots and lots of room. So that will be available in my Etsy soon. And this big bad guy, Alice in Wonderland. It's like complete color opposites of this, but I love them both. This again has the dangles with the beads and the buttons. It is movable but not removable. It also has a 3-inch binding to it, and it is quite a bit bigger. This one comes in at 7.5 by 10 1/4. All right, so again, the whole story is in here intact in order, so it can be left as a storybook journal, or you can cover up whatever you wanted in here. Again, all the signatures are basically the same, except for the scrapbook paper. And the order, I didn't do the same order of every signature, but the papers are basically the same. So I won't bother going through all of them again. Isn't the imagery great in here? I love good artwork in a book. I just think it's so beautiful. And so much fun to put into a journal. All right, so then, anyway, like I said, the rest is basically the same all the way through. The last signature. Right, fun. And then there's the back of the book, which is great. All right, so like I said, these two will be available in my Etsy very soon. I'm trying to get that restocked up and ready to go. I am planning soon, hopefully, to do a scrapbook with me session in my own Strawberry Shortcake book. I've started, I've got ephemera, as we always do, right, in our lives for our junk journals, collecting in a box, and it's starting to get overflow, and it's like I've got a month full of journaling to catch up on, but I'm trying to get my Etsy built back up first. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed these flip throughs. I hope they inspired you, and if you're interested in any of these, my Etsy is Willow57 by Sandra Robinson. Glad to have you come by and grab a journal or pay a visit. If you like this journal, please give me a thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed yet, that would be great. I would appreciate it very, very much. In the meantime, God bless you guys. Have a wonderful Memorial weekend. God bless. Bye.